Welcome or welcome back to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading with some advice for you. I've got 4 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is on the left. This is group 2. This is group 3. And this is group 4 on the right here. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice, otherwise I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be below. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates for you, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. This reading is for you if you chose group 1. Let's see which cards you have. From the astrology reading cards you have Neptune, your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. From the Black Moon astrology cards you have Void of Course, Moon, Missing. And from the Good Commentary you have Knight of Coins, 6 of Wands, and 3 of Wands. I feel like there's something you need to get in progress. Just requires some hard work for you. It's something that's missing right now. Something that you haven't finished, you haven't completed. You've left some missing boxes, or like something's just not completely done. It's like mostly done, or you're in progress with it, but it's unfinished, and I feel like you've missed some details and you might need to go back on the work you've already done. Sorry to tell you, but it just feels like you need to go through everything with a fine-tooth comb and find some things that are missing for you and pay them extra attention. And it feels like the way forward is a bit blocked until you go back and finish some things, but also until you have help from others who are really supportive, and also until you find your own methods and way forward. I do feel like there's a lot that you can't see right now, and there's like a gap. It's like a gap in your vision, or a gap in your memory, or a gap in the way forwards. There's something really important. It's like a person you're meant to meet, and they're gonna illuminate the way for you, the way forwards. And if you don't meet them, it's like you have to wait until you meet them. There's no next stage until you can meet them. Or it's like a particular job you need to do, and if you're looking for jobs, they're all gonna be a no until you find this right one. This right one, you're going to have really good colleagues and you're going to feel really good. But you're going to be left waiting until you find it. So it's time for you to maybe try not to escape into daydreams, but also allow yourself to daydream and imagine this like a perfect outcome. There's not bad at all, it's like a really good one, but you have to wait and see because it's for the future. I don't want to spoil it too much, but I feel like it's good for you to make a positive vision for yourself. Also to be aware that there's something missing from the past that you need to go back and uncover. And it's hard work, and I feel like it's a good thing. It's like something to celebrate when you do it, because it helps you move forwards more. I feel like someone had a plan for something like 2 years ago. It's not anything really serious, it's just like you forgot that you were going to like do, like for me, something like, say I was going to fix my teeth, like I was going to get braces. My teeth are not that bad, but I was just going to get braces because I never had braces. And maybe for you it's something similar, like you were planning to get like a foot surgery that's not like 100% necessary, like if you don't have it tomorrow you're gonna die. Or just like your foot's not 100% okay, and until you have surgery it's not gonna get any better, and maybe it keeps getting a bit worse year by year by year. So it's like you've been planning to do the surgery for 2 years but you just haven't done it yet, and you haven't done the appointment. Maybe you missed an appointment or something, or you missed an opportunity. It feels like there's one coming around again. So don't beat yourself up if you missed an opportunity in the past. You should be very open to your daydreams and your reality shifting, I want to say, to something better, to something more positive. But how you can not focus on it too much is just to get on with some work, and the more you get on with work, the more your reality will shift to what you want. It's best if you just get into flow state and enjoy what you're doing, and not make too many plans immediately, but kind of make an aim to get some things done and cleared off your schedule and feel really positive about them. Like you need some wins, like personal wins that you can cross off your to-do list today, tomorrow, and the next day. And some little rewards you give yourself, and it could just be like some sweets or something you buy yourself with money, like maybe like a new computer to do your job with, or like new clothes for school that you're planning to start. Like you plan to start school, you've just finished 1 year and graduated, and you want like new clothes for next year or something. Or you want to go out and party or go on holiday with your friends because it's summer coming up, or it's like break coming up because you graduated or you finished an exam. We just finished a work project, so it feels like it's really good energy if you can just complete things and celebrate. And take the moment to just allow yourself to have a new viewpoint for the future. With those things done, like there's a few things to finish up and you're going to feel so different. Because right now you might feel really confused and like, oh God, what am I missing? I'm missing this, I forgot this, I forgot this. But once you just do the work, I feel like you're going to feel proud of what you've done. And you'll feel like the future's really obvious, like, oh yeah, like why was I even trying to see the future when I was still like in the past? Once you get 3 days in the future, it's just like, well, we're there already, so I guess as though you're trying to move, it's just like you happen to just go to a viewing, and the first viewing, you're like, well, it's nice, it's really lovely, but it's a bit pricey. And they're like, well, it's been on the market for 2 years, so I could probably get you it for like significant discount that's cheaper than all the other market rent. And you're just like, yeah, you really can. And they're like, yeah, we can get you moved in by like, when do you need to move? You're like, in 3 weeks. They're like, cool, well, yeah, 3 weeks is perfect. Yeah, 3 weeks. Yeah, cool. Yeah, promise, cool. And you just sign up and you go. How nice. You were worrying about it, stressing, and just like maybe not even applying for properties or something. And it's that kind of thing where you're like, oh, where should I live? Where should I live? Where should I live? Where should I live? Just stop thinking about it. Just like try and finish up anything you needed to finish up before you could do whatever you needed to do. It doesn't have to be looking for a place to live or whatever, but it's like something in the future that you need to do. It's really important, and there's something to close up before you can do that for sure. Something to finish, just keep finishing. And I feel like you're already in the middle of it. So just go back to your work, whatever you're doing. Just go back to your work or go back to your friends or go back to whatever you were doing already. Allow yourself to plan and daydream and enjoy the rest of your day. I feel like I should say that. And in 3 days, it feels better for you. And especially in like 6 weeks, it feels way better for you. So enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. And if you like a personal reading, the information will be below. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose group 2. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards you have Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. From the Black Moon astrology cards you have water element, sensing. From the good karma tarot you have the devil, the chariot reversed, the 9 of swords, the sun, and the Queen of Coins. There's someone you can talk to who will really help you, but I feel like there's some delay with it, like it's not really taking off, it's not really going the way it's meant to go. At least in your mind, but I feel like actually there's something going on under the surface that you're maybe really worried about, but I feel like it's all in hand and everything's okay. And there's a lot of information that's already out there, which I feel like you can find out from someone who has it. There's somebody who has information that you can get, or they're already getting it or something, but there are some delays and blocks with reaching each other. I feel like someone may be playing phone tennis, or like you try and visit somebody and then just never in when you need to see them. But I feel like you're still going to get communication from them eventually, so it's just a message not to worry so much. Try not to worry, but it feels like there's a particular thing that you are focused on right now. And there's something that can make you smile if you just remember it properly. There's something you can feel really happy about. And I feel like there's something you're focused on financially that's really good for you. It's like a thing that's making delays for you. Right now it's not moving forward the way you want it to. Like you're trying to get a job or you're trying to start a business. You feel maybe stuck to an old job or an old business, and the new one's not taking off the way you want it to. Feels like there's some new opportunity coming soon, but right now it's just not quite there yet. You can worry less. If the more you worry, the worse it will be waiting for this good news, because there is some good news coming, I want to say, based on something you've already been growing, and if you're really sensitive and tuned in, you will be able to feel it. But you might be distracting yourself with negative things. I'm feeling for someone it's your parents, or it's like a friend, or it's your phone. Your phone's just like always going off, like Your white, bright, blue light phone screen is just getting in your face and it's really annoying you. I do feel like there may be some light coming through the windows that's really annoying you. You might like just like midnight black nothingness to sleep in and just have like a day to yourself. Because I feel like you're not really getting anywhere right now because you keep worrying. I feel like there's a pattern of you worrying and then relaxing. And when you relax, you just don't do enough. And when you worry, you just don't do enough. It's kind of like a pattern where you need to get really relaxed and comfortable in yourself rather than relaxed and feeling like just taking a day off because you're kind of worrying if you're not relaxing. Kind of easier for you to make a balance between the worrying and the relaxing. So you're relaxing but doing things about it. Like you're not going to be stressing so much that you're not doing anything. But you're not just sitting still and having a day off. You're still focused on the answer, the solution, the problem to solve. You're still focused on what you actually have to do. You're still taking physical action. I just feel like there's something really valuable that you have that's worth a lot. And it feels like you don't really feel comfortable with it right now, but it actually feels something solid and tangible. And I feel like it will be really easy for you to figure out what it is. Once you just find yourself free from the worries a bit, it just really seems chill for you. I feel like it's cheerful for you. I feel like someone needs a break from some poison or something. It could be like hair chemicals, like relaxers and bleach and things like that. I feel like someone's maybe like relaxed their hair and bleached it and dyed it blue and purple. And it's maybe just not looking its best. You might want to go back to your natural curly or afro hair or whatever kind of wavy, whatever hair you have naturally. Because it feels like it's not very helpful. And you maybe feel like embarrassed about something you've done. Like, oh no, I accidentally dyed my hair brownish, blondish green instead of like bright sun yellow. And yeah, I feel like there may be some toner for somebody that can get it like more sun yellow. It might just be better to put like brown dye on it if you naturally have brown hair. Or black hair or something like that. Or red dye if you have red hair or whatever. I feel like there's a light on you, there's something shining on you, there's like some focus on you. And you feel really uncomfortable with it and uneasy. And it makes you feel like you can't go anywhere. But I feel like it's actually really good for you because it's allowing you to like stay where you are more and just be happy where you are more. I feel like that might not make sense for a little while. Like maybe watch this again in a week and see if it made sense. Or maybe even 2 weeks. Because I feel like you're going to be really busy. For someone, I realise that there's probably not that many fun messages right now on this channel. I do feel like for someone, you're going to have like a lot of men in your life in about 2 weeks or a week. You might just not really know why, but it's like loads of conversations suddenly and you don't really know who's more important. Maybe you signed up with a matchmaker, or maybe you just signed up to Tinder, or maybe you just got in touch with loads of old friends. I feel like there may be someone who's really attached to you and really attractive to you and really attachable for you, like you find them easy to attach to. But they're kind of flighty and in and out, but they're also really possessive. They might have some really controlling tendencies or bullying tendencies or maybe even violent tendencies. And not that much in common with you, and I feel like it might be really difficult to meet with them. Like they could be really far away in another country, and I feel like they may just leave you with a sense of stress and embarrassment. So do try and be careful and keep on the lookout. I feel like overall you're still going to feel happy at the end of the day. Like once you get over the embarrassment, you might just think, yay, I had a fun weekend or something. But yeah, be careful because you might get pregnant or something. But for someone that's really happy, like it'll be really good for you, really good news. But I'm seeing there's like a lot of people to talk to soon. So just don't worry, don't feel stressed. Don't try and put out too much conversations right now. Don't try and put too many communications out, but I do feel like there may be someone you really just feel happy to talk to right now who feels like they've got something that you have also got, like you have something in common, or they have something that you kind of value in them, like there's something very obvious and tangible that you can say you really love them for, you need them for, or they match with you on. And I feel like it's going to be really easy and it's like mind-blowingly obvious to you who this person is. You feel really happy with them and they're not controlling or possessive or evil or anything. They're just like your best friend. And someone who's really stable and knows how to pay the bills on time. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for watching. This person might be about 40 years old for someone. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Check out the other content on my channel. And if you like personal reading, the information will be below. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose group 3. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have the 11th house, where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. From the Black Moon astrology cards, you have 7th house, partners. And then from the good commentary, you have 4 of swords, the hermit, and the 7 of swords. You might have watched the last group, and if you didn't, it might resonate with you. You might want to watch it, but I feel like you might want to just sit in a dark room for a while. Maybe just watch out the window and see what happens. It feels like you just need to switch everything off and relax and meditate. And there's some interesting idea that you have from within, or some secret or story or memory is leaning towards being a memory that needs to come back to you. And it's a memory of when you were small and you had some kind of dream or wish or some kind of goal, or there was something you were manifesting or something that you were told that was like very positive and uplifting, and it meant something to you. And I feel like there's also a very dark time, and the dark time needs to be remembered because it's like they both need to come together. And I feel like there's some information you might want to just keep to yourself right now. There seem to be some important things going on that you have to deal with right now, and you maybe have to communicate with others about right now. But I also feel like most things can wait until tomorrow or until the next day, until the next week or the next month, because it feels like it's just a bit too time consuming right now, and less is more. It's better to not take on too many new challenges as well. Try and just keep it simple. Try and just handle what you've already got to handle with as much patience and comfort and courage as you can. Try and stay calm, try and control your breathing. And I feel like you may have some ankle or leg pain. You may need to do some stretches in your leg muscles. I feel like there's something that's like a cramp that you get regularly, and it might be related to a memory that you have. And I feel like there's something you can do about the cramp that works. It's like going for a walk, but the walk doesn't really feel very good. It's like really painful. And I feel like you maybe only need to go like 2 steps before it's too much, and not too many steps. I also feel like maybe just elevating the feet off the ground would be good for someone. It's like feet problems is really a problem for you. And I feel like you do have some deep thoughts, and the deep thoughts may be really treasured by you, but they also may be really hated. They might be the kind that you wish you never thought. You wish you could just keep them inside. I feel like someone has a really great partner that they want to talk to, but you might need to just keep the communication to a minimum right now. Again, same reason, like you're just looking back at the past. You need some reflection time. I'm also feeling there's something you studied in the past that you don't remember. That was a really good tool for you, and it's like no one knows even. It's maybe that you can speak like Turkish and you didn't know you could speak Turkish, or Russian, or you really know how to do like lighting and audio-visual stuff in general, and you just didn't know you knew how to do that so well. But I feel like there's something you learned at like baby school. Maybe coding or really amazing math or chess, how to win at chess. And you just haven't remembered it because you've been filling your mind with distractions like magazines and things like that. And that's kind of old school, but I feel like you've been like social media junkie, but you've also been like a magazine junkie. There might be like an old magazine you can look at that reminds you of something. I feel like the time is like 1993. Someone's a little baby and they have like a dream of going to sing a musical on a stage, and they actually did it, but they just don't remember how good they were or they weren't, and they just don't remember how to tap dance or how to sing on stage anymore, or they don't remember their picture was in a magazine, or maybe their parents have it but they don't have it. And it's like secrets. There's some secrets that you might be remembering and finding out. It feels like once you get tuned in, you can remember your secrets. You can remember the secrets. You can remember everything, and you might not know how much you were valued. You might not know how important you were, and I feel like someone had a dream for you, but they kind of stole it. Like someone else stole your dream from you. It may be like your friend from school. Like maybe you were really good at dancing, but your friend was jealous, and your friend just decided to tell you, oh, you can't dance, you're rubbish at dancing. Like, I'm way better at dancing than you. And they decided to stay with dancing, but you didn't. Or maybe it was even that they didn't intentionally do this, but you didn't get picked for the play or something and your friend did. Your friend was not very good at acting, but they just did well on that particular performance, or they were like that character perfectly already. They matched the physical description of the character or something, and they got the part, and then you didn't, and you just quit acting because you thought, well, I didn't get the part, so your friend got the part instead, and then you just didn't try, and your friend always got the part. It's like you need to relearn life, like where you don't try because you think, oh, it's pointless because so-and-so will just take it from me, or but I'm not good at that. Remember how so-and-so always got the part instead of me and I never got the part? If you remember back and channel your... I feel like you need to channel the... I can't speak today. You mean to and you need to channel your information and insight center back to your own channel and not other people's channel, like your own information. It might be really hard because I feel like you may have some people who've pushed their own memories on you and their own thoughts on you and their own beliefs on you since you were young. You may have some angry people who are annoyed with you, who have like a death wish for you, and you also may have anger within you that's really serious, like you might have a death wish for someone. So be careful with that, but I do feel like you may have some need for reflection in general, so just try and keep yourself to yourself. I want to say look out your window as well, especially if you do have an enemy. Your enemy might be just like peering at you from out your window in a really creepy way, but I also feel like it's more like there's something good out your window. You might need to look and see what you find, and you might find someone who's trying to find you. I feel like there's like a spy you should know about, like someone who's spying on you. You're probably already aware of it, and I feel like there's other people who are good and on your side still. But yeah, I just feel like there's maybe a partner, like an ex-partner, who's like looking into you and a bit interested in you, but they're like so passionate about you in a way that's like death wish. Like they don't like you anymore. They feel like, like why can't I be like that person, or why can't I be with that person still? And I feel like you still have a flame in your heart for them. And maybe they would if they just got out of their anger. Maybe you're the angry one, and if you get out of your anger, you'll still have a flame in your heart for them. So anyway, I hope you take some time for yourself. Try and go within and try and untangle your thoughts a bit and try and let your old memories come up. Learn your own secrets and what you have to offer that you don't know, and what other people forced you to do that you didn't want to do. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. And if you'd like a personal reading, the information will be below. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose group 4. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have the 9th house, broadening your horizons, either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. From the Black Moon astrology cards, you have Virgo, I analyze. From the Good Karma Tarot, you have the Fool reverse. And the 2 of Swords. And then you have the 8 of Wands. It feels like you need to stop trying to start a new thing right now. Like there's a new beginning that you need to make, but it's just not right now, and it feels really right now, and it feels really urgent. But you have to wait maybe like 2 days or 2 weeks. It's something like 2 days to 2 weeks. For someone it's 2 months, but I feel like there's a lot that happens between now and 2 months, so you're not going to feel like it's a 2-month wait. But there's some decision you have to make, and it kind of stinks, like the decision's just an annoying one. It's like, should you move to this place that doesn't meet your requirements, or this place? But I feel like if you just wait a little bit longer, there's another path that you haven't noticed. You may have left it behind you, or thought it's behind you, or thought the opportunity was behind you, but actually it's really good for you. It might be something like you're 30 and you don't realise you could go to college still, and like move into a campus or something like that. It's like something different that you haven't thought about. So you're thinking like, should I take this shitty job offer or this shitty job offer? But it's maybe like your old job would want you back, and you haven't thought about like a job you did 2 years ago. If you just sent your CV in or just talked to the old manager or something, you probably get the job back. Feels like much quicker and much easier and much smoother for you. If you just wait for things to work themselves out, or for you to just analyse the situation a little bit, because it feels like taking action might lead you to the wrong thing. You can easily make a foolish decision that's not very good for you. I feel like someone's got a lot of problems with something and you're just saying no to it now, and it's really good for you to say no to things that bring you problems, but you also don't need to start something that's going to give you more problems. It's like, say if you have a problematic partner and you say no to that problematic partner, but then you're just like rushing for a new relationship, you're most likely to just find another problematic partner because, of course, why not? Because you haven't healed at all. You just jumped into a new relationship straight away. So at least like take a few days for yourself at the very least, if not a few years. Because honestly, it just feels like you're just being stupid and like wasting your love and wasting your energy. If that's you, it's more like you need to wait for something. Don't just like rush quickly with something and like, oh well, that one didn't work, next, 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 next. It's not very good for you. It's better if you try and just take some time out and take some moments to think very deeply and study and research. Do your research and try and research far in advance. Try and research the future. And I do feel like studying for someone might be the answer. There may be something you could do. Maybe someone never finished college or studying, or something you were studying that you never finished. I'm hearing it may have like T in it, or T twice in it, or something like that, or C in it, like the name of the qualification or something like that. Like C and two T's, and also an S. There might be an S in the title. And I feel like maybe you did like 8 out of 9 modules or like papers or something, but it feels like something's not finished for you. Or you did like 8 out of 9 things correctly on a test, but you didn't finish the final thing. I just feel like there's something incomplete and you need to finish the incomplete thing. It won't take you as long as you think. Like, you might be thinking it's going to take you like years. It actually only takes you a few weeks, or it only takes you a few days even. And it's just like the missing thing that you didn't do in your life. I feel like there's something really easy for you to do. And it's going to be quite simple. It might be since you were 18, you haven't finished something that you wanted to finish. And I feel like it's going to make you really happy to do this thing. It also does seem like there's some news coming soon, or lots of different news from different sources, and it's going to really help you. Right now, it seems like things are mysterious and not very clear. And it's a bit difficult to get rid of things that you want to get rid of and start new things. It's going to get easier soon. It just feels like you need to do some effort. Like you need some energy and motivation towards the problem. But also I feel like there's like other things that need to come together for you. And it's bigger than you think. And it's like looking out of the box that you usually look in. And trying outside of the normal areas you were looking in, or the areas you're looking in right now. But it's kind of up above what you would think. So it's like I feel like you need a better mental state before you can go for it. You might need some rest, or you just need some alone time. You need to tune out everyone else and their own wants and needs for you, and just figure out your own. And I feel like it's not a good time to start new things. It's more a good time to just like finish things very quickly that you need to finish, and then try and move forwards. And I feel like for someone, you might need to travel quite far. You might be looking too close for solutions to your problem, or like where to go or what to do, or the answer. But actually, I feel like it might be really far away and you might have to go a lot further. You might have to do a lot more, and you might have to try more than you think, and it might be more energy expended than you think, and on different things than you think. So I feel like it's time to go within and try and open up to a different way of thinking. And I am seeing once you open up to a different way of thinking, things change really quickly. Once you figure out what you're meant to be doing. If someone is like acting or modelling or singing or teaching French or teaching dancing or studying or something like that, instead of doing something like just going to do another retail job or just spending your money on another holiday, it's like there's something else you were meant to be doing. And I feel like it's not good for you to just keep trying with the same thing that feels like foolish. I also feel like you may be going for like beginner jobs when you're not a beginner anymore, like you've got like 2 years of experience. Maybe you should go for one that's not like beginner, the one that says like 2 years of experience needed. Don't go for the one that says 10 years of experience, because that's not good. You're not that experienced. But do not try and get the ones that say no experience needed, because it's not you. And also, if you do have no experience, stop trying to get the ones that say you need to be an expert or 2 years experience needed, because you're just not going to get it. So just don't waste your energy. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, and also do be aware that everything might need to go. You might need to just start something new. I feel like you're really deciding Even things like outfits in the morning, you might be trying to decide your outfits when you've got like loads of clothes that you just don't like. I feel like it might be everything that you don't like except for maybe like 8 things that you've got in the last year. And it might be time for you to do something like just get the pieces that you really like and get rid of them. And for someone, it's the opposite. It's like the 8 pieces you got 8 years ago you like, and everything you've got in the last 8 years you just hate and you can't stand any of it and you just don't like any of it anymore. Maybe it's worth a lot of money, you can sell it and you'll find it really nice to just get things that you prefer. So do be aware that might be like your friendship circle or your career or everything you've been doing. I just feel like you need to rethink. You need to like rethink your stuff and your life, and you may need to pause from other people's influence to do that. And you're at a bit of a crossroads where it's not necessarily the most obvious decision to make right now. I feel like within like 8 days, for most of you, it's going to be really obvious. Definitely within 8 weeks, the situation is going to be completely resolved and cleaned up, I feel like, or at least on the move for somebody where it's like, yay, I'm feeling like things are changing and I feel like I'm getting on my way and I feel like things are progressing. So look forward to 8 weeks' time. You're going to be in a different position completely. There will be a lot of need to do things like move and change and develop and get rid of things and talk to people, communicate, meet new friends, all sorts in the next 8 weeks and also the next 2. But I feel like for at least 2 days, you can just take time out to think, unless you've got another urgent question. If you do have an urgent question, I'm sorry I can't answer urgent readings right now. You'll probably find more readings on my channel that would be helpful, and also I feel like you can just take some time out right now for maybe 2 hours or 2 minutes or something like that. Like, you don't need other people's influence and other people's voice. You can either study and read and research and analyze yourself, or just go within and find your own answers that feels better for you. And also another option would be just like try and see. Just keep trying, keep doing things and just see what happens, see what works for you. But yeah, genuinely, I feel like a couple of days rest before you do anything will be best for you. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and check out the other content on my channel. And if you'd like a personal reading, the information will be below. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.